Into the 5 rounds, tell me what sparked your interest in terms of boxing. What got you excited?
Funny thing is, before I started boxing, I actually had no interest in it.
Okay, tell me more.
So I was a young kid. I played football at the time, kind of enjoyed that, but never watched any boxing fights, never practiced.
Oh, wow. Okay. Hi, everyone. Anna with the Boxing Circle here. Today, I'm connecting with you from Savannah, Georgia. I'm at the NABF annual convention, and I'm really excited to announce that I have a fighter with me who's about to make his pro debut, Gavyn Geck. Thank you so much for joining me today, Gavyn.
Thanks for having me.
You're out of Detroit, Michigan. You came down here to Savannah for the convention. I love it. You're part of Mallow Boxing?
That's correct.
All right. And you've been boxing about 6 years now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did I miss anything in there in terms of important information I should have mentioned about you?
No, just up and coming aspiring boxer and making my pro debut soon. So yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm going to be trying to figure out a way to watch that because I'm super excited for you, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I just can't wait for July 24th.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. All right, so what we do here at the Boxing Circle, I think you've heard 5 rounds.
Yep.
These rounds, I'm going to be a lot easier on you than Jimmy Mallow is, or any other trainers.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a lot easier than that.
All right.
Don't want to scare you, but I've been boxing for 10 plus years and you've been 6, so I mean, you know. Yeah. Okay. All right, but before we get into the 5 rounds, tell me what sparked your interest in terms of boxing? What got you excited?
Funny thing is, before I started boxing, I actually had no interest in it.
Okay, tell me more.
So I was a young kid. I played football at the time, kind of enjoyed that, but never watched any boxing fights, never practiced.
Oh, wow, okay.
And so I actually got into it from my father. He started boxing around the time I was 13, 14.
Okay.
And he started with Jimmy Mallow, my coach, and he started getting us into it. And so it was nice to kind of have that. That's the only reason I knew of boxing was because of him, and you know, it's just progressed so far since then.
I love that at first you were just like, I have no interest in this.
Nothing.
And there's, you know, and just kind of transition. You've been doing it, you know, now 6 years, about to make a pro debut. Is it safe that you're in love with the sport now?
Oh my gosh. I'd like to say more than in love with it. It's probably my whole life now. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, I just look back and I started boxing later in life. I was introduced to it later in life. Actually, I take that back. I did some kickboxing. I'm talking very lightly. Yeah. Junior high, and that was, not to age myself, when Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield fought. And my mom was very curious about that, and she was just, because that fight and the outcome of that fight was really big then, she was just like, what? Okay, all right, well, I'm going to support you, but all right. So anyways, but then I started boxing much later in life, and I love it so much. I think we just had the great sport. Okay, well, this is your father inspired you. Yeah. You got bit by the bug, so to speak.
Bit by the bug, you got that right.
All right, I love it. All right, well, let's keep that walk down memory lane. Let's get into that 5 rounds.
Let's do it.
Okay, so round one. Let's go back to the first time you picked up a pair of boxing gloves. What were you thinking and feeling? What was going through your mind?
I couldn't even. So the first time I picked up a pair of gloves, I remember it to this day. I was in my front yard, actually. Okay. My dad comes out with a pair of boxing gloves. And I knew he had been boxing for a little bit at the time, but I didn't expect to put on the gloves, you know? So when he said, come on, let's do a little work together, I was confused, right? I was like, I don't know, a little scared and anxious, because I've never done anything like that before, but man, getting them on and learning a little bit and hitting some pads and then eventually sparring, I mean, it's a great feeling, great feeling.
It is. Yeah. I like to think of it as when you're in the ring, you can't think about anything else.
No, you got to be focused completely.
And it's like the rest of your world just falls away, and it's this active meditation, and you're calculating exactly what's coming towards you, and it's all about strategy and just right here, and you just feel so clear afterwards, and it's just, again, the best feeling in the world.
Oh my gosh, I mean, it's like the whole world disappears when you get in that ring. It's just you and the guy in front of you, and it's surreal. It's an amazing feeling.
So you were curious, you were a little apprehensive the very first time, which is normal.
Yep.
Which also makes me think that you also knew how powerful those gloves could be once you put them on.
It's a weapon and a tool for sure. You can do a lot of damage learning this sport, but you got to be taught the right ways, and you got to know how to use it the right ways for sure.
Because it's also a very dangerous sport. I just finished chatting with your coach, Jimmy, and if you're not using things correctly, it's extremely dangerous. I just want to preface that for all the listeners. Used incorrectly, you could hurt yourself or hurt another fighter. So it's
100%.
Yeah, very dangerous. Okay, well, I like this. Okay, I'm getting to know a little bit more about you and just kind of how you're curious with it. So let's jump into round 2.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So here's the deal. I do try to keep things positive. That being said, there's always room for improvement.
Always.
So if I had a magic wand and I gave it to you and I said, hey, Gavyn, you can improve any one thing with either the sport or the community of boxing, what would that one thing be?
That one thing for me would be the general public's perception of boxing.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like, obviously people are entertained by it and, they see the hard work that goes into it, but it's not seen in a great light.
No.
No one sees the positive things that go on behind the scenes, the kids that are saved by the sport instead of, out doing bad things. They're in the gym. They have somewhere to put that energy into, the hundreds, if not thousands of coaches that care so deeply for all the kids. I mean, all this stuff is it's just something the general public never sees. All they see is two people trying to punch each other.
Yep.
And I feel like a lot of times when I tell people, oh yeah, I box and stuff, I get a funny look sometimes. And it's almost sad to me that no one can experience what I have through this sport. And so I wish they could know what I know.
I agree. And I know what you're talking about, that stigma that you end up, receiving. I've received it too. And it's also interesting because a lot of people that don't know the sport, they think it's about violence. And
it's not. It's really not.
It's really, it's funny. I'm going to quote Fortune out of Detroit. He had said, boxing is all out of love and community at the end of the day. When you break it down, that's what it's about.
Yeah, what a lot of people don't see is you'll have the hardest sparring rounds of your life, the hardest fight of your life, beating up on someone essentially, and afterwards you're hugging and laughing and talking, and you create like a little brotherhood after. And
you do.
No one sees that. How could you do that after fighting someone? It's so amazing. And
also, like you said, the community, the kids, the youth that have a healthy avenue, even adults that, that may start later, like me, you have a healthy avenue to channel that energy.
100%.
Which is much better than doing, I don't know, maybe road rage or something else. Like,
anything,
Yeah, just, even if you're not sparring that day, but you're taking it out on mitts or the heavy bag or even the speed bag and you're just getting those rounds in, like, it's
a way to channel that energy. For sure.
Yeah, and you work through so much when you're doing it. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've cursed out the heavy bag and named certain things in my life with every single punch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like every frustration. Oh, this person did this or whatever it may be.
It comes right out on the bag. You got
it does, yeah. And you feel like a badass afterwards. Okay, well, I echo this. It's the perception of boxing because it's most likely going to be very much opposite of what the general public will think. Yeah, I agree. Well, even today in the NABF convention and our talks today, it was also just very much shown it's very different than what people perceive.
The behind the scenes is definitely, my eyes were open getting into this sport because I had my perceptions beforehand, what I thought it was, and it's nothing to what I thought. And I wish people knew that.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, we're going to have some fun. All right. Round 3. We're going to time travel. I have a time machine. It's gassed up. It's in San Diego, but I'll take it wherever we need to go.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go see a fight live. Any decade, any generation, any fight you want to see. But here's the problem. Just one. There's only one that you can choose. I only have enough fuel for one fight.
All right, one fight. I think it's got to be the Hearns-Hagler fight.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
when I first got into boxing, that was probably the first fight I watched, an older fight. I watched the Mayweather fights.
He's just aging me over here.
Yeah, I like that. But yeah, that was the first older fight I really got into, and that everyone recommended that fight. I mean, it's probably some of the best rounds in boxing history. And funny thing was, my dad told me a story. There was a watch party at wherever the Lions Stadium was at the time.
I miss those watch parties.
Yeah.
Again, I'm aging myself, but those watch parties were everything. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
And he said, he was young at the time too, of course, and he said his dad actually snuck him into the stadium, and that was his first time watching something like that live. And so, I mean, you can only see just from that how popular of a fight that was and how big it was, and to be able to experience that in person and see, the history being made right there would be such an opportunity.
You're not the only person that has said this fight, because this fight is extremely pivotal. It has been studied front and back. It is so powerful. I don't have another word to describe it. So if you have not seen that fight, please go look it up on YouTube.
Must watch.
Must watch. Here's the thing. We're going to go see that fight. And I'm going to take Hearns for part of it. You're going to take Hagler, and then we're going to switch, okay, in terms of studying. And then we're going to trade notes afterwards. How does that sound?
That sounds great. I like that.
Yeah, another little monkey wrench into it, just so we can get each other's take on it.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, cool. All right, we're going to do it, and I'll bring popcorn too.
Awesome.
All right, awesome. Excellent. Okay, well, we're just speeding right along.
Yeah.
Round 4.
All right.
I have found out in all the community spotlights I have done in the last 3.5 months, I do need to preface this, okay? Which I'm getting close to 60. So this is the question where sometimes people get a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
I want you to be fully comfortable. You can get as light or as deep as you want, okay? It's totally up to you. You being comfortable is my number one priority. That being said, what does the sport of boxing mean and bring to you?
Boxing, I mean, it's done nothing short of change my life.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was younger, I would have never, ever thought I'd be in the position I'm at today.
Yeah.
To be able to fight for a living, I mean, it's something I'm proud of, and I'm also just so thankful for. I mean, being able to every day go into the gym and learn something new, get better, it fuels me so much.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know the passion that I have for it, and being able to get that out of something that I frankly never even thought of back in the day, it's just amazing. And I was set up, actually, a lot of people don't know, I was going to go to dental school.
Okay.
Yeah, I was accepted into U of M.
Okay.
But being able to have this sport, I was able to push that off to the side and do this, which is just such a great opportunity, and I would give short of nothing to be able to do this over and over again.
All right. Well, I dig it. It sounds like, and also you can always go to dental school later on after you retire.
Exactly. Yep.
There we go. I mean, do this now, and you can always go back to that later. And I just love it. I'm seeing that passion. Just you kind of see through you. So I love that. I'm glad that you have found boxing, and boxing has found you.
Yeah, it found me for sure.
Yeah, that's phenomenal. Okay, we're at our championship. Round.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Today is the day. Somewhere in the world, it's a brand new fighter's very first time either picking up a pair of boxing gloves, stepping into the ring, or walking into a boxing gym for the very first time. They have the courage to do so. Here's the caveat. We don't know their age, we don't know their background, and we don't know their mental or physical abilities. All of that in mind, what advice do you want to give that brand new fighter?
I think the biggest advice I could give is get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, there's really not a day that goes by in the gym where you're not a little uncomfortable.
Right.
You have to put yourself in these positions to learn, to grow. And a lot of this sport is being uncomfortable. You know, you have the 90-degree gyms, you're sweating, you're getting
especially
punched.
Michigan.
Oh my gosh, I know. And there's just so much that goes into this sport. You have to be willing to put yourself in those positions. I mean, there's a lot of times I want to sit and do what I'm comfortable with in the ring, but my coach will yell at me and say, come on, you know what we got to do to get better.
Yep.
And so if you want to be at that top level, if you want to keep progressing, you have to get uncomfortable and you have to learn to overcome those challenges.
Yeah. That's wonderful advice, because I know that to be true myself. Even doing the boxing circle, I'm uncomfortable just about every single day with the boxing circle. But also when I'm in the ring too, or if my coach is pushing me and I'm being a little sassy with him and he's just like, come on, Anda, no, we got to, I'm like, okay. But it's also, your coaches are also doing that because they know you can do it and they believe in you. So we may be grudgingly doing it, but we'll do it.
We'll do it, yep.
Yeah. Great advice. I love that. And it's also great life advice. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Are you up for a wild card round?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
For sure.
Wild card round. Here's the deal. You got to choose a card, 1, 2, or 3.
All right.
Just one though, and then we'll go from there.
Sounds good. I think I'm picking number 2 today.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I love this one. All right. If you had to listen to one song to get ready or pumped up for the gym for the rest of your life, what would it be?
That's a great question.
It
I think
stumps a lot of
my
people.
answer is actually going to be the walkout song I usually use.
Okay.
I'll probably be using it till the day I die. It's War Pigs by Black Sabbath.
Okay. Okay.
I've just always kind of felt like when I hear that song and the guitar starts rolling and the beat comes in, it fires me up. And
All right.
I love it so much. And my dad actually played it for me the first time way back in the day. And I remember, off of that instant, it was just something that stuck with me. So
I
it's
love
definitely that
that.
song.
Oh, okay. And I actually have a boxing buddy, comedian, and when he hears this, he's gonna be. Yeah. That's
Black
totally
Sabbath.
his. Yeah, that's 100% like right up his alley.
That's awesome.
That and like Metallica, and he's a well-known comedian out in San Diego, and
Awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he and I started boxing right around the same time.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
So fun. Oh, okay. Well, hey, Gavyn, this has been so much fun.
Oh my gosh.
I
pleasure.
really, really appreciate you doing this. It's been really, really great. This is a time that you can shout out to your community. You can thank your friends, family, fans, promote anything you want. This is your time.
Yeah. First of all, I'd just like to say thank you to my coach, Jimmy Mallow. Wouldn't be where I'm at today without you. And then thank you to my parents, my family, my friends, all that support. I mean, got me to where I am today. And I'd like to promote my upcoming fight at Motor City Casino, July 24th. I'll be making my professional debut. It's been a long time in the making, and I'm glad that I'm able to finally showcase myself on a stage that big.
I love it. Oh my goodness. And there's something about the Detroit fights, I tell you.
You're the best.
They are amazing. Oh my goodness. I've been fortunate to see a few, so I love it. Well, congratulations on your upcoming pro debut. I'm very excited for you, and I can't wait to see what you continue to do with boxing.
Awesome, I appreciate it. And I can't wait to see what you continue to do with this. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. So my listeners, I will be back very soon with another community spotlight. So stay tuned. Thank you again, Gavyn.
Thank you.